I got up this morning to go to my literature class. Found that the classroom that my class is supposed to be in is empty. Did everyone get a memo of some kind that we're not supposed to be in there? Why didn't I get one? And where the fuck are we supposed to be? We're supposed to be in room 302. No one is in here. Well, I just walked into the room on the other side of the mirror. So fucking weird. I had no idea my university had something like this. So I'm an idiot. Instead of going to the correct building, I went to the building I was in before. Food! I thought my class list said LA building and it said FA. Just gonna, you know, be late for my first day of class as usual. It's like a tradition at this point. So just now I was walking into my dorm and there's a group of people out there and someone's holding a puppy. It's really adorable. And I said, "Oh, a puppy, what is a puppy doing here?" And instead of saying anything to me at all, there was like dead silence, and the girl that I asked just looked at me and smiled and looked back down at her phone. And so I was like, or not, I'll just go. And so I came to my room. Because thanks. You're there in a group of people with flyers and shit, and you won't explain to me why there's a puppy in the building. Very helpful. I don't know what the puppy's for. It might be a therapy animal, I'm not fully sure, except that it's just there. I guess it doesn't fully matter if they won't explain it to me. I just put this 100% bamboo fabric mud mask pack on my face for 20 minutes, but here it says that the mask is made out of 100% bamboo. And here it even says, made from 100% natural bamboo fabric to reduce damage and rejuvenate skin. On the box it even says it's 100% organic bamboo sheet. But on the back it says each of the little packets contains one pure 100% cotton mask sheet. So tell me, Korea, which one is it? Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It felt really nice, and as far as I can tell, my face feels really supple. But still, yo, get your advertising right. Pay attention to what goes onto your box. I am realizing that I am really tan. Oh my goodness. I'm not even trying. I've also realized that I've been wearing this shirt every day since I got it. A little overwearing right there. I actually just decided that I'm going to go to Best Buy and get an HDMI cable because I want to be able to watch stuff on the TV downstairs in the TV room because it's such a big TV. It's like a theater almost. Maybe I'll get something to eat. I don't know what, but I want to eat it. So right now I'm sort of on an endeavor to try to figure out where I want to eat. Missoula got its first ever Chipotle a few months ago. Or was it last year? I don't remember. And I haven't tried it because it seems like the menu is rather limited and it's extremely expensive, which is really frustrating for me. So, which is kind of basically the same as we have a burrito place here called Taco Sano, whereas like they have these limited burritos and you can't really build your own. You can, but it's not amazing. It's kind of limited. It's not the greatest. And when I looked at the menu for Chipotle, it looks like the Taco Sano menu, pretty much. Which I find kind of annoying and a bit frustrating. I'm in the wrong lane. Fuck. I have avoided going, and I've avoided it also because it seems expensive for how limited it is. But I decided right now I might as well try it. I'm not going to say it's disgusting until I know I don't like it, so I guess I'm going to actually go try Chipotle right now. Chipotle before. I hope it's not as boring as I think it's going to be. I know there are a lot of like Chipotle veterans out there, but I mean, I'm a Taco del Sol veteran. Gonna say. Kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I just got a free burrito. Does Chipotle normally do that? I had never been to Chipotle before, so they went ahead and bought me a burrito. Like, I went in there and I got it all made, and then they were like, you know, guac is an extra $1 or something. And then they're like, we're gonna buy your burrito for you. What? Thank you, Chipotle, for buying me a fucking burrito. I'm super happy about that. It's free. Having that crane and those things swinging up there is so daunting. There's a fucking flag up there. What the hell? Yeah, everybody do the flag. Alright, I just got back and I'm going to try this Chipotle vegetarian burrito. My free Chipotle bot vegetarian burrito. Right off the bat, I will say that there's a flavor in the hot sauce that tastes very similar to the glacial melt at Taco Sano. So far, it's not at all a disappointing burrito. I'm glad I've had it, and I'm glad it was free because it's not the best, but I mean, I think I'd go back here. I definitely would. It's kind of set up like Qdoba as well. I think I don't need to worry about Chipotle anymore. I don't need to go, and I don't need to be super curious about it or deny that I'll ever eat it because it looks like it's just like Taco Sano, because it's pretty much set up more like Qdoba than Taco Sano, and their hot sauce is pretty good. But I'd say, I mean, it's just another burrito place, so it's definitely not better than Taco del Sol, so I'm sticking true to my local. In case you were wondering, yes, I did eat the whole thing. I can't just not eat an entire burrito. Cut it in half. Are you kidding? It was definitely delicious, and I know I'll be going back there sometime if I ever end up on that end of town. Again, is it as good as Taco del Sol? No. And the hot sauce really wasn't that hot at all, even though it tasted similarly to the glacial melt hot sauce at Taco Sano. It was nowhere near as hot, and Taco Sano's hot sauce is not that hot either. But all in all, I think it was pretty fucking delicious. So, I mean, I'm glad I tried Chipotle, and I won't have to put it off so much. I could go ahead and say it's not as expensive as I thought because this one was free, but it's still a bit much. I probably won't go over there very often. It would probably be a much better idea to just stick to what's cheap and nearby. But I'm not going to completely blacklist it like I had first intended.
Much later that evening,
I have completely wasted my time down here. I figured out how to get this onto there. I mean, I know it's not rocket science. You go get an HDMI fucking cable, but this TV is one of those super fucking fancy ones that only has one button. It's the power button, and at first I didn't know how to work it, but I ended up looking up the manual for this and learning that I had to use the power button to change the source. I ended up watching 2 episodes of The Nick, 1 episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones again, and then browsed the internet a little bit. I passed my intro to public speaking class with a 95%, so that's good, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so in order to get into this room, there's the door right there, and there are those windows that people can look in with. In order to get into the room, you just have to push the door open. You don't have to use a key card or anything. Even though there is a card reader on the door, you don't have to use it. But it fooled me the first time I ever came down here. The first night I stayed here, I explored the whole building, and I tried both my cards in the door, and neither of them worked. I didn't know you only had to push the door open. So, since then I've come down here a couple times. Mostly to do homework in the middle of the night because it's much more comfortable. See, like this couch, it's not like the most comfortable couch, but it's definitely clean. Like, these couches are clean as fuck. Usually, in any dorm, lounge, or TV room or whatever, the couches are disgusting. These things are like really clean. I even went around and lifted up the cushions. There's like nothing in there. So like, all day today there were groups of people going through here. There was mainly one group, and they kept going up and down the stairs. They were like, I don't know what they were doing. And while I was in here watching The Nick, a lot of them saw me through those windows, and then a group of them went to the door and tried their cards. Like, each and every one of them tried their cards. No one even tried to push on the door. I was trying so hard not to laugh because they can see me, but like, Every time the group came by, people tried opening this door, and I feel kind of safe in here, actually. I don't feel unsafe in this building, but I mean, like, I feel extra safe that I know I'll be completely alone if I just come in here because people's cards won't work in the door even though they don't even need them. Fucking great. So yeah, I'm saying goodnight. I will see you whenever it is that I see you, because I'm not going to promise tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Jane.